Good morning. It's not morning. Good evening. Good evening. I don't know where morning came from. Morning's gone. Morning disappeared over 8 hours ago. It is the evening. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's do this tonight. Let's finally do this tonight. And looks like some subs have gone off. So let's go through the chat list and then we'll get to acknowledging that when we get there. A few subs. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Vicky, on getting the 473. No, you didn't, Vicky. You didn't. You didn't see it. Welcome in, Grumbo. Welcome in, Vandals. Welcome in, Sense. Welcome in, Killer Whale and 11 to Kills. And Very Nathura. Welcome in. Welcome in, Purple Espresso. Not Purple Espresso, Purple Espresso. Welcome in, Sultrian. 11 Tickles has picked up the gift sub cannon super early this stream and loaded it up with a 5-shot and just aimed it above the head of the community and went boom, 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 boom. And those gift subs came down on the head of M. Sherratt, Rachel Millay, Inanimate Cub, Annabella, and Pigeon. Congratulations, you 5, on getting hit with those gift sub cannons. Hopefully your hospital stay is short. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your siege, your ad viewing, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. 11 Tickles, thank you for gifting those 5 subs. Welcome in, Aina and Terrapin, and Vicky wants in on the action and she steals a gift sub cannon out of 11 Tickle's hands and also shoots a gift sub above the head of the community, which comes down on the head of Chibi. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad feed viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Vicky, thank you for gifting that sub. Welcome in, Signoron and Mr. Cool Skull and Dragonic. And we're there. We made it. Alright. And Miss Palindrome. What's new? What's new? Video's been going alright. It's been... Yeah, so last Thursday I submitted my first video in like 3 months. Because that's how long it took to edit it. What's it sitting at? Over 50,000 views at the moment. That's awesome. I'm hoping that it hits a ramp for the algorithm. But I think if I was going to do that, it would have gone there by now. So I think it's just going to truck along at the state it is now. Thank you for the 100 bits, Terrapin, and for pushing the hype train over the line. I've been working on the next video, and it's coming along quite nicely. It is the stream that I did with Knife Wife when we married each other in game. The editing streams like that I'll record in that fashion a lot. It's a lot faster than like the last video that I did. Very, thank you for using your Prime on me this month. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad reviewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for choosing me to use your Prime on this month. And that is another level of the hype train. Tonight, we are doing another attempt at trying to donate 60 items to the museum day 1. How many runs have we had that have been super close? Is it 4? 4 that we've been 1 off at the time that we need it. This run is tough. So a quick run through if you haven't seen the challenge before, I am trying to donate 60 items to the museum on the first day of the game. How do you do that, you may ask? The majority of that with geodes. How do you get that many geodes on day one of the game, I hear you ask? The answer, I use out of bounds to get into the mines on day one, and then out of bounds to get back out of the mines. I need to get 157 geodes to Clint before he closes at 4. So even though I'm doing out of bounds stuff, timing is still super tight. I get 48 items out of geodes. That's everything you can get. That's all the minerals, that's all the artifacts, that's even a prismatic shard. 48 items I can get out of geodes. That leaves another 12. I have 10 artifact spots on the farm, but only 5 of them contain an artifact. So that leaves another 7 things I need out of the mines. I'm assuming that I'm getting quartz, I'm assuming I'm getting topaz. Where's my hand? Topaz. I'm assuming I'm getting amethyst. So I need 4 other things from either purple gem nodes, from monsters, or from tilling in the mines. And we need to get to Clint's before he closes. Timing is tight, and there's a lot of elevator geode farming involved. Let's get to it. Welcome in, Sandy Lee. Welcome in, Barry. I am using dynamic seeds for this. So I have a day 0 seed, which initialized the farm, which gave me all the artifact spots, which gave me high daily luck, and which gave me a spicy eel as the dish of the day. I then am changing the seed for the day 1 seed. So you do that by coming into this box here, putting the seed that you want, then quitting back to title. And this is the day 1 seed. This is the seed that gives me a really good geode spot on floor 25. Crevice. So there's a tile by the elevator that gives me both a regular geode and an omni geode from the same rock. And it also sets the order of the geodes for opening them. So this is one of the lowest number to give me everything, 157 geodes. And it also gives me a dish of the day out of the saloon trash can. I need to have animation cancelling turned on. There we go, animation cancelling is turned on. Today is the day, yes, we get this today. So the first thing that we do, leave with a chair. I need enough wood for a chest, because there's inventory issues as well. That should be all the wood that I need. And then some. The first artifact is in this spot here. I found an artifact. The curator of the local museum might want to know about this. I'm going to bring this along with 59 other artifacts and minerals to the curator of the local museum today. Thank you for that level 2 hype train, everyone. Streamer, why do we still not have 7TV? The answer to that is because I have not activated it yet. come out the bottom here, and then we come and get this artifact spot for a prehistoric scapula. There is 2 artifacts at the beach. I get those later. And there's 1 artifact in the mountain. But we'll come out this way. We head up. And we get this trash can here. Spicy eel, eat it right away. And up we go. Move speed and luck buff. Don't do that later. Annoyingly, this artifact spot here has an artifact in it. It's annoying because I have to walk all this way to get it and then come all the way back. So here we throw these on the ground, we'll pick those up later. Scythe beyond the loading zone, and then we run along here. There's a loading zone here that you've got to be careful about. If you enter it, you soft lock. We come up here. Place that there. That artifact spot has nothing in it. We run over this toolbox. And we are in the mines. Day 1. Make ourselves a chest. Put everything in. Take out the pick, the sword, and the hoe. We are floor 1 of the mines at pretty much bang on 9 AM. I can't zoom out before I do the out of bounds thing because it interferes with me placing and jumping into the chair. It's quite annoying. In-game time is a very, very precious resource right now. So we are fully predicting. So I have my predictor here, which I've got set with the seed. I've uploaded for the daily luck. We've got a luck buff of 1. We are looking at stones and seeing floor 1 to see what stones are going to drop me what. And we are focusing on ladders, and there is 1 there. So we're going to run down here, we're going to break that rock, we're going to get a ladder, we're going to go down. Boom. Is that... did I just see a purple rock already? I messed up the pausing going into this floor. Purple rocks can drop any mine mineral. So that's topaz, amethyst, jade, aquamarine, ruby, emerald, or diamond. These floors of the mines, it's possible for me to get topaz and amethyst. Just those nodes, but these purple nodes can drop anything, and we want these. So this is brilliant. Having a purple rock this early is brilliant. No freebie, which doesn't interfere with anything, so we grab that, and then we grab that ladder there, and we're out. Other things I can be getting are Dwarf Scrolls, Ancient Seed, Chewing Stick. But by far the most consistent thing is getting the purple nodes. Of course. Yes, I do need an amethyst. It would have been better if it was one of the non-first 40 floors ones. Oi! Does mean I don't have to go out of my way for an amethyst later. So it's not the end of the world, it just could have been better. Topaz, I'll need to pick up one of those eventually. These crates, I don't think there's anything in those that I need. I can't get the gems on those. I'm going to need to pick up one of those eventually. And it may be this floor. There's that one there. Troll. What troll? I think I do go grab that this time. Just to make sure I have it. These giant rocks, they're in the way. I have to swing at them. Okay, so we're going to get that. Firstly, we'll just come up and grab that. Get them early, get them guaranteed. Okay, there's a rock right there. No freebie, that's good. Bugs are good because they take one hit and they can drop an ancient seed or there's 2 dwarf scrolls they can drop as well. Up here, I'm just going to get that rock and go, so I'm going to break that. Break that, and go. You. Inventory like. Very open. Elevator floors are quite cool because you can do this. There, no, it didn't get any. Yep, got one. Very fast resets. It's just a little preview as to what most of the stream is going to be once we get to floor 25. Okay, how we're looking down here. Oh, nice. As long as there's no freebie, looks like we're good. Break that, get out of here. Ha. Well, I got a quartz super close to the entrance of this one, which means it wasn't optimal going for it on 3, but oh well. It means I've already got my hands on it. Bring transparency up a bit. Okay, what's in the crate? 3 wood. Yay. Oh, there's a freebie. That crate got nothing. Okay, we've got to go up for that freebie. Don't have a choice. Okay, potential bug to kill up there. There's no freebie. Ladder down there. Completely missed everything over there. Okay, I gotta go left. I gotta go for that. A little bit annoying. I would like to get some bugs killed to at least have a chance of rolling my ancient seed. That was you. I think I got my topaz spot. I believe that one there is a topaz. Welcome in, Gitch and Ammy. How long do you go? How long do you make the sound? There's a topaz down there. If we look in the crates, we can see that there's a topaz. So if we go up and break that, where else do we go? There's a rock. I think I do have to go for the topaz when I see it there. Also gives me no freebie, cool. Gives me a chance to kill the bug as well. So get the topaz, kill the bug, get that ladder and go. Another one not too far out of the way. Unfortunately, none of those got me what I wanted. We do have one loaded. It's a line with the green screen over the side. Over the side. Where? Thank you for unlocking that cryptic. Took that, didn't I? Alright, 11. Okay, no freebie. But also no rock all the way over there. I gotta go all the way over there. Screw that. Get that off at the same time. Freebie. Okay, we're going to do some telling as we go, because that has a chance of getting... There's a geode right beside me. Has a chance of dropping me an artifact. None of those is what we wanted. Single piece of clay. Yay. What do we have here? We have a carving knife. Oh, nice. We have a ladder right there. And cool. No other freebie. It's a good day when you do not have to go all the way to the end on 12. It's a good day when you actually get a ladder on 13. Okay, no purple, no freebie. But we'll just break that copper and we can go. Not even going to bother with telling on this floor. Okay, we have a ladder close by. Anything else on this floor worth going for? Like a purple node? No. Alright. Get the ladder and we go. I'm going to go for that one over that one. That will take 2 hits. That one takes 1. Even though it took me 2 hits to get it. Anyway. You're like, what's the strategy? I'm in the mines on day 1. I used out of bounds to get in there. And the strategy is to get to floor 25 fast. Get loads of geodes there while trying to get some other artifacts and minerals out of the mines, like from monsters or from purple nodes. There. Potentially there. I need to take a screenshot. Yeah, when all monsters are dead, you get a boost to finding ladders. So when all enemies are dead, these green ones will also be ladders. But also, depending on how many rocks are remaining, I could also get a ladder from that, because there's also this sitting here. So let's count up how many rocks we have. 10, 15, 23, 24, 35, 36, 42, 48, 52, 55. No. Oh, actually, yes. If I've counted it correctly, there'll be 54 rocks remaining once I break the next rock. So I think this is going to give me a ladder. If not, I can go down to there. Okay. Freebie. What's in the crates over there? There's a cave carrot. No, there's coal. Not worth going for. There. Okay, we've got early letters there. Make sure there's no freebie. This freebie messes everything up. Okay, yeah, go for that one. Someone didn't reset the number of rocks left on the floor. Who didn't reset it? Come on, fess up. Put your hand up. Who did it? Bad streamer. Don't you know what we're trying to accomplish here? Oh, what? This is troll. I'm blocked by the double there. Where do I have to go to get this ladder? It missed everything up here. And then I gotta get through the double. And then I gotta go. This floor, I think, has killed this run. I think it's killed this attempt. I think I am resetting. All the way down there? Seriously? I don't even have an enemy up here to try to get a 15% ladder off. Ugh. Ancient seed. Oh, swing that way, thank you. Yeah, I'm just messing around now. 10:50. We want to be on 25 at 10:30. That floor completely killed it. We go again. Make sure we get the seed in. Reload. And reload Krobus. Ah. As part of Subfest, one of the goals I had down that got smashed early on was for me to complete a Minecraft speedrun. I am going to be doing that on Thursday. There was also a golf with mods goal, and the current plan that I need to check with Knife Wife for the schedule is the following Friday night. But I think we've got something happening in the day, so I don't know how well that will work. We have had Minecraft evening streams, yes. We've had 2 of them. Other ones trying to do Minecraft speedrunning. Ah. Okay. I'm gonna reset. I thought I did 13. We don't have a date for the variety stream yet. I don't even know what the game is going to be. It's likely to be shortly after. I'm trying to do one of these, what do we call them? One of these goal streams each week. So it was a couple of weeks ago that we did the Inception puzzle, but done the Inception puzzle, and then this week we'll do the Minecraft, and then hopefully the following week we'll do the golf with mods, and then shortly after that we'll do the variety. Really? I missed the chair. Yeah, we're on the forest farm for the forage XP from the stumps. Because we are going to be getting foraging 10 fast. Don't have to worry about horseradishes because I'm going to be ferrying wild seeds. But I want to be able to harvest iridium quality horseradishes. Meow. Was your nightmare, Carney, that you were missing stream? Because that would give anyone the shivers. We have a Gordon retrieval. Alright, let me get into the mines, and then I will go and get Gordon. That's not an artifact, by the way. It's an artifact spot. But it's not an artifact. Here we go. Wonder if we can chop that tree down. Wonder if we can chop these trees down. Are they part of the map? Ah. That was awful. Navigating. That's alright, we got there. Well, we made it onto floor 1 at 850, and I don't think we've done that before. Alright, let's go get Gordon. Squiggle is a biscuit, yeah. use your camera recorder. Alright, Gordon. You're going to settle in my lap? Over the past couple of days, I've been going into the Gordon Live channel on Discord and turning Gordon's camera on. It's a special channel in Discord that if he jumps up onto my lap during the day, I turn it on. And you can join and you can just stare at Gordon sitting on my lap while I'm working. I keep my microphone off. The only purpose of it is to stare at Gordon. So it's going to be, boy. You're going to settle on my hand? You make up your mind there, Gordon. We are going to do some Stardew. The way that cats sit, they just seem like royalty. Yes? Your Majesty? Your Royal Highness? What do you want? Okay, we're going to break that one. Get out of here. Quartz. No early purple this time. Excuse my ladder. Way down there. Is there a crab down there? It doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm going to kill the slime. I'm going to pack up the quartz. I'm going to kill the slime. Hopefully it drops me a dwarf scroll, and we're going to break a rock over there. I could go and reset floor 1. Never mind. And around he goes. And the paw? The paw going down? Here's the paw. Paw in the hand. Come on. The potential, but I don't think it's going to be. I'll get that geode on the way. Mito, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. 6 months. That's a new badge. 6 months. Welcome back in. Enjoy continued use of the golden emotes, your rare siege, your ad reviewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the support. What's a clue? Starving Traveller deed making purchase. 8. Bye, Gordon. One second. That is a cryptic crossword clue, yes. Making purchase. Bought. It's 6. Making purchase. Acquire. The traveller is a wanderer, a walker, starving. Take letters off it. Merchant. It's got 8 letters. I don't think it is though. Might be one to come back to. Anyway, break that. That's not going to give me a ladder though. Don't even need to attempt it. Break that for a geode. Come up, break either one of these two for the ladder. Nothing good. There's a geode there, but no, it's not worth going out of my way for it. Ah, let me up. Well, refrain, if I aren't going to use the items, someone might as well. Oh, nice. Nothing in that crate. Welcome in. We're going for that purple. We get a purple, we go for it. And there's a ladder there. Annoyingly, there is a ladder right beside here. Cave carrots down there. Not worth that. But we go for the purple. So come down here, break that, and then we break that. Take it you're getting set up for your stream. Diamond! Yes! Good find. Didn't get what I want there. Let's put the diamond away. Nice. Quartz can go away too. It's only amethyst and topaz, but good. Oh. Come on. Pressing X, but wasn't going off. There. Let me out. And Tonabel decides to have a turn with the gift sub cannon. Who had it last? Vicky? Loads it up with a 5-shot. And this just went bang, 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 bang. And the gift subs went flying up, up, up. It was a really good shot because it went up really, really high. And they come back down and they land on the heads of Wedding Fairy, Tevi Tevs, Quasar, Katharina, and Miss Palindrome. Congratulations, you 5 for getting hit. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad fee viewing, and your ability to submit to the crypto crosswords. And Tonabel, thank you for gifting those 5 subs. Okay. There. 2 of them there, and there's a geode on the way. Cool. Oh, never mind, that was a crab. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, anything you do through Twitch on mobile, Google or Apple take a cut. If you do it via PC, they don't get the cut. That's tempting. Do you see that? There's a crate there, and there's a crate there. That one has a topaz, that one has an amethyst. We're going up this way. And there's my ladder. Actually, no, there's my ladder. And hopefully we get an ancient seed or a dwarf scroll out of that one there. Actually, we've got both. Imagine killing a bug and it gives us an ancient seed, a dwarf scroll 1, and a dwarf scroll 4. We're ignoring that special slime, by the way. Nick, thank you for using your Prime on me this month. Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad fee viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Just gonna go. Thank you for the 13 months. Thank you for choosing me to use your Prime on this month. Because it doesn't automatically renew, you have to choose someone each month to click that button. And you chose me, thank you. If you do have Prime Gaming, make sure you are using your Prime. Doesn't have to be on me. Just make sure that you use it. Because you get given it for free. And it helps stream the stats out. There. No freebie, so we just go. Pretty sure that's my topaz spot, but I don't need it. I've got my quartz, I've got my topaz, I've got my amethyst, and I have a diamond as well. 3 other things I need. This is a good start. Nothing in that crate. Yeah, I got my topaz spot. we go there. And we get out of here. $9.40 on 10. Not bad. I had trouble in getting to Solosalu. I hope I can remember that. We have a book redeem. I have a number of Dr. Seuss books memorized due to reading them over and over and over to my kids. So the one that has been selected today to be read is I Had Trouble in Getting to Solosalu. So I'm just going to reset this floor. I was once happy and carefree and young, and lived in the place called the Valley of Vung. And nothing, not anything ever went wrong, until one day, well, I was walking along, and I guess I got careless. I guess I got gawking at daisies and not looking where I was walking. I had ladders. My floor was set to 10, not 11. I had ladders very close at the start. And now I don't. I had one there and I had one there. What's in that crate? A geode. I'll grab that. I guess I got gawking at daisies and not looking where I was walking. And that's when it happened. Sock, what a shock. I stubbed my big toe on a very hard rock. And I flew through the air and I went for a sail and sprained the main bone at the tip of my tail. Now, I never ever had troubles before, so I said to myself, I don't want any more. If I look out for rocks with my eyes straight ahead, I'll keep out of trouble forever, I said. There's another line here, I can't remember it. Okay, got one. Geode in that crate, nice. Got a rock. Watch there be a freebie all the way over there. But watching for boulders, well, it just didn't work. I was watching those rocks when I felt a large jerk. From behind, I felt a large jerk. A very fresh green-headed Quilligan quail snuck up from behind and went after my tail. And I learnt there was troubles of more than one kind. Some come from ahead and some come from behind. No, nothing in those crates. We get the rock and we get out of here. No freebie down the end, that's good. So I said to myself, now I'll just have to start to be twice as careful and be twice as smart. I'll look at the trouble in the front and back sections by aiming my eyeballs in different directions. I found this to be quite a difficult stunt, but now I was safe, both behind and in front. Then new troubles came from above and below. A scritch at my neck and a scrink at my toe. The quail and the boulders, the scrits and the scrink. I had so many troubles I just couldn't think. There I was, all completely surrounded by trouble, when a chap rumbled up on a one-wheeler wobble. Young fellow, he said, what has happened to you has happened to me and to other folks too. So I'll tell you what I've decided to do. I'm off to the city of Solosalu, where they never have troubles, at least very few. It's not very far, my camel is strong. He'll get us there fast, so hop on, come along. I jumped up behind them, and all through that day, that wobble wobbed on in a wobblesome way. Oh, how's this next bit go? Something about his stomach starts getting queasy. Potential rock up there. That wobble wobbed on in a wobblesome way. All through the day, the wobble wobbed on in a wobblesome way. Lying there by midnight, I tell you, my stomach felt queasy. But I can't remember the rhyme earlier. And I said to the chap, just when do we get to that wonderful place? Are we almost there yet? Young fellow, he said, don't mumble, don't stew. By morning we'll ride into Solosaloo, and you'll have no more troubles, I promise, I do. But when dawn finally came and the darkness got light, that wonderful city was nowhere in sight. Instead of the city, we ran into trouble. Our camel got sick and he started to bubble. So there we were in a dreadful position. Our camel now needed a camel physician. Now doctors for camels are not often seen, especially on mountains. They're far, far between. Yeah, I got Skip. Now, a camel got sick and he started to bubble. We had to pull him on the one-wheeler wobble. So there we were in a position. A camel now needed a camel physician. Now, doctors for camels are not often seen, especially on mountains. They're far, far between. No. Yes. Another line I can't remember, but we set out to find a doctor while pulling our camel behind. The next morning we located Dr. Sam Snell, who knew about tonsils and camels as well. Our camel, he said, had a bad case of gleeks and should lie flat in bed for at least 20 weeks. Wait, I've missed one. I've missed a line. I haven't missed a line, I've missed a page. We set out to find a doctor while pulling our camel behind. I pulled, and the next thing I knew, I was pulling the camel and Wobble Chap too. Now really, I said, this is rather unfair. But the chap said, don't stew, I'm doing my share. This is called teamwork. I finished the brains, you finish the muscles, the aches and the pains. I'll choose the best roads, tell you just where to go, and we'll find a good doctor more quickly, you know. He told me go left, and he told me go right. And that's what he told me all day and all night. And next morning we located Dr. Sam Snell, who knew about tonsils and camels as well. Our camel, he said, has a bad case of gleeks and should lie flat in bed for at least 20 weeks. I was tired, how I wanted to crawl on that bed, but the Wobble Chap sent me away and he said, your troubles are practically all at an end. Go down the next road and around the next bend. And you'll come to the Happy Way bus route, my friend. The Happy Way bus leaves at 4:42 and will take you directly to Solosaloo. I don't have a choice, I have to go for that freebie. Annoyingly, I do have a geode right here that I will grab. Okay, here was the floor that killed it last time. Still no other purple rock, but we've got that one there to go for. The bus stop was there, that part was alright. That part was just fine. But taped on a stick was a very small sign saying, "Notice to passengers using our line. I'm sorry to say, but our driver, Butch Myers, ran over 4 nails and has punctured all tyres. So until further notice, the 442 cannot possibly take you to Solosalu. But I wish you a most pleasant journey by feet. Signed, Bus Line President Horace P. Sweet." Come on, no freebie, no freebie, no freebie, no freebie, no freebie, no freebie. Yes! Have another amethyst there, and we've got a ladder there. It's money. So I went on by feet thanks to Horace P. Sweet, and that Horace P. Sweet almost ruined my feet. I missed Tony using a prime on me. Thank you for finding that button and using it on me. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your Gordon emotes, you reseed your ad preview, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. And then 11 Tickles decided to have another go with the gift sub cannon. Loaded it up and shot. This was deliberate. This was a deliberate shooting. Gibbery Jeff got whacked in the face and got concussed. But he got better. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your Gordon emotes, your reseed, your ad preview, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. And Ellipticals, thank you for gifting that sub. Okay, so we go for that rock there. I walked on for miles. My feet were so sore. Then, wouldn't you know it, it started to pour. And Tonabel has snatched the gift sub cannon and flicked out the laser sights and has aimed at and scored a headshot on Christine238. Congratulations on getting hit with that gift sub. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your Gordon emotes, your reseed, your ad preview, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. And Tonabel, thank you for gifting that sub. Cool, we have a ladder right there. I was soaked to the skin when a chap in the slicker splashed up and he yelled, "It's the midwinter jicker!" The midwinter jicker came early this year and it's not going to get very pleasant round here. Any fool will get out. Freebie. Any forward, get out, so I've packed up my things and I'm off to my granddaddy's house in Palm Springs. Take cover, he yelled. Use my house if you wish. And the chap in the slicker splashed off like a fish. how's this next page go? I ran in the house and I got off my feet. I needed my rest, but I just couldn't sleep. Could you ever sleep when your feet were like ice, with a family of owls and a family of mice? I can't remember how this next bit goes. There's a family of owls and a family of mice now. Can't remember how the next bit goes, but there's the chattering teeth of the mice and the owls. Well, the midwinter jicker held horrible howls. There's a whole page here, but I can't remember it. There's a word that rhymes with slept in here. It was 2:15 when I finally slept. I dreamed I was sleeping on billowing billows and soft satin I dreamed I was sleeping in billowing billows and soft silk satin laced marshmallow pillows. I dreamed I was sleeping in Solasaloo on the banks of the wonderful river Wahoo, where the never have troubles, at least very few. And then I woke up and it just wasn't true. I was crashing downhill in a flubberless flood, with my eyes full of sud and my mouth full of mud. And the mice flew off on the beaks of the owls. I can't remember what that rhymes with. I should go grab the book. Meow. There's my letter down there. Miraki Hikari, thank you for finding the Prime button for me this month. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your golden emotes, your rare seed, your ad review, and your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Probably should have grabbed that cave carrot. 1040. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. We have made it. We've made it to floor 25. If you please take your seats, the concert is about to begin. If you have a cell phone or a pager or any other electronic device, please set it to a setting that will not disturb others. Please no flash photography. You are allowed to take pictures and videos, but please keep this to your seat and be mindful of people around you. Please do not block the sight of anyone else. Please do not hook into any of the video and sound system here at the hall, at the concert hall. Enjoy the show. Welcome to the main event, Ding City. I'm going to reduce the ding now. Okay, where were we? We're crashing downhill in a flubbless flood. With eyes full of suds and mouth full of mud. And somehow the mice flew off in the beaks of the owls. I said to myself, now I really don't see why such sort of trouble should happen to me. I floated 12 days without toothpaste or soap. Then I heard a loud noise. Someone threw down a rope. And I knew that my troubles were all at an end. And I climbed up the rope saying, "Thank you, my friend." I've missed some other lines in here, but oh well. I got to the top, but it wasn't a friend. And I knew that my troubles were not at an end. A man on a horse scared me out of my wits, and he bellowed, "I am General Genghis Khan Schmitz. There's a war going on, and it's time that you knew every lad in this land has his duty to do." Ooh, I'm going for it. We have a purple rock. Ah, run. No, dang it. And all that way just to get another topaz. It needed to be an aquamarine, a jade, a ruby, or an emerald. We're going to find a ladder, get down to 26. There's one back here. Got 2 of each of those. Every lad in this land has his duty to do. I know what the rhymes are, but I can't remember what order they are. Something like we're about to attack, we're about to destroy. I might be going like, we need you, my boy. We're about to attack, we're about to destroy. The terrible Pooza of Pumpelmoose Pass. So get in the front, lad. You're a private, first class. He gave me a shooter and only 1 bean, and that's not very lot if you see what I mean. Not very much if you see what I mean. Yeah, I'm going to have to skip bits of this. He gave me a shooter and only 1 bean, which is not very much if you see what I mean. And he yelled, "Get that Pooza! Attack with that fear! The glorious moment of victory is near!" And the glorious general led the advance. The glorious swish of a sword in his lance. No, that's coming next page. Because they got round the corner and found that, alas, there was more than one Pooza of Pumpumoo's Pass. And Genghis Khan Schmidt shouted up to his men, "This happens in war every now and again. Sometimes you are winners, sometimes you are losers. We never can win against so many Poozas. So I suggest that it's time to retreat." And the general ran off on his tin-plated feet. There I was, with more Poozas than I'd ever seen. There I was, with my shooter and only one bean. There I was, and I said, will I ever get through to the wonderful city of Solasaloo, where they never have trouble, at least very few? I had terrible trouble in staying alive. But I spotted an event, labelled Event Number 5. I didn't have time to find out what that meant, but the vent had a hole, and the hole's where I went. The vent I went into was sort of a funnel. It led me down into a frightful black tunnel. The traffic down there was a mess, I must say, with billions of birds going all the wrong way. They bumped me with... There's a whole list of items here that it gets bumped with. I might have to cheat for this one. Billions of birds going all the wrong way. No, not going to cheat just yet. I have to, I just can't remember this page at all. Okay, give me a second, I'll have that shortly. When did I start doing this grind? Anyone take note of the time? $10.40? Cool. Almost been going an hour. I had that purple rock out of the way. Why aren't you loading? Try over here. very tedious strategy. But it has results. Much into battle, we need you, my boy. We're about to attack, we're about to destroy. Okay, I just want the page about the birds down here. They bumped me with the bikes and they banged me with dishes. I ran into ladders, beds, bottles and fishes. I skidded on garbage, I fell on a horn. Troubles, I wished I had never been born. I was down there 3 days in that bird filled up place. At least 8,000 times I fell smack on my face. I injured 3 fingers, both thumbs and both lips. My shin bone, my backbone, my wishbone and hips. What's more, I was starved, I had nothing to eat. And damp, was it damp, I grew moss on my feet. And just when I thought I could take it no more, by chance I discovered a tiny trapdoor. I popped my head out, the great sky was sky blue. And I knew from the flowers I'd finally come through to the banks of the beautiful river Wahoo. I couldn't be far now from Solasaloo. There it was, with its towers glistening in the air. I did it. I'd done it. At last I was there. And a chap at the doorway that shivered and shined waved me a wave that was friendly and kind. Welcome, he said, as he gave me his hand. Welcome, my son, to this glorious land. Welcome to sweet sunny Solasaloo, where we never have troubles, at least very few. As a matter of fact, we have only just one. Imagine just one little trouble, my son, and this one little trouble, as you will now see, is the one little trouble we have with this key. There's only one door into Solasaloo, and we have a key-slapping slippard, we do. This troublesome slippard moved into my door 2 weeks ago Tuesday at 4:15. Since then, I can't open this door anymore. And I can't kill the slippard. It's very bad luck to kill any slippard, and that's why we're stuck. And when no one gets in, and the town's gone to pot, it's a terrible state of affairs, is it not? And so, said the doorman of Solasaloo, my job at the door here is finished. I'm through. I'll tell you what I have decided to do. I'm leaving, he said, leaving Solasaloo on the banks of the beautiful river Wahoo, and I'm off to the city of Boolaboo on the banks of the beautiful river Woowall, where they never have troubles, no troubles at all. Come on along with me, he said as he ran, and you'll never have any more troubles, young man. No more troubles, that's what the man said. So I started to go, but I didn't. Instead, I did some quick thinking inside of my head, and I started back home to the Valley of Vung. I know I'll have troubles, I'll maybe get stung. I'll always have trouble, I'll maybe get bit by that green-headed quail in the place where I sit. But I've bought a big bat. I'm already, you see. Now my troubles are going to have trouble with me. It's a great ending. I'm going home and I've got a bat. so it's been about an hour. I need to be leaving at about 2:40. So I've got 3 more hours. So that will be another... Got 3 more hours. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. My pace is very good. I need 157 geodes. So I need to have... Got 6 extra. 51, 75, 76. I need to get to 76 Omni geodes. So I need another 55. So that's another just over 2.5 hours. Which brings me to just after 2. Yeah, I've got really good geode pace going here. I just need these other artifacts and minerals to spawn. Yep. So if I have 76 Omnis, it means I'm going to have 82 geodes. I've got 6 more. 76. So it brings me 158. Yep, 76 and 82, 158. I need 157. Over 100 active in ship. 100 can be C. Ship can be SS. Descendants over 100. $60 artifacts in 1 day. Yep. It's taken a few attempts, and we have been super close. One time, the first time that we actually got every item that we needed, we made it to Clint's at 350. Trouble is, we needed to get items out of Clint's. So I'd leave Clint's, I'd throw things on the ground, I'd go back into Clint's to pick up the extra stuff. And it was after 4 by the time that I got all the geodes opened. So we couldn't get our stuff out of Clint's. Another time, we got all the items that we needed, but we got to Clint's exactly at 4. 2 other times, we have collected all the geodes that we needed with a good, 40 minutes to spare. That if we left at that point, and we got to Clint's, we would have plenty of time to get everything opened. Trouble is, those 2 runs, we needed 1 extra mineral or artifact out of the mines. And it took too long to find one. Where if we'd just gotten another one to spawn, would have been done. One time it was a quartz. I'd gotten everything that we needed, and just finding a quartz would have been enough. And I just could not get one to spawn. So out of the mines, we need 7 artifacts or minerals. Right now, I have quartz, topaz, amethyst. Those 3 are reasonably easy to get. And I also have a diamond, which I got from a gem node. I need 3 other artifacts or minerals. The most consistent thing I can get them out of is a purple rock. And we're about due for one to spawn. If we get a purple rock, I need it to drop me a jade, an aquamarine, a ruby, or an emerald. I've already got topaz, amethyst, and diamond. So it's a 4 out of 7 of getting what I want. But I need 3 things in total. Big jug for sheep right. Yeah, it does seem to be like, I don't know what Ewer means. I'm assuming that if we look up Ewer, it would be a big jug. That was my first instinct as well. You are... If I had a club, I would be killing enemies. Because I can get dwarf scrolls, I can get ancient seeds. I have my hoe on me because I've been tilling. When I've been running over dirt, I've been tilling. I have never, in all these runs, I have never gotten an artifact out of tilling while running over the dirt. I just need to high roll it, and I just haven't yet. Honourable like George, aged and well behaved. 424. 6 across. I believe 6 is the one that's blank S blank O blank blank. So old. Something is... gold as good as gold. Good is honourable, like is as, George aged, G old, and well behaved, good as gold. Yes, well done. Bring in one French female. She initially harasses persistently. My mind's gone completely blank on this one. She initially liked the S. Like, Ewan could be at the start. Yeah, it could just be on. Scissor. I didn't see the clue for that one. Okay, we are overdue for a purple node. This is going to be an interesting video to edit. I don't know what angle I'm going to take for it. Before I got super close, my original plan was to test it. But as soon as I was getting attempts that were super close, decided that we can't test it, we got to keep going. Getting smooth transitions, and it's great. It's possible. I've gotten a few runs now that if something just went a little bit better, it would have been done. I need 157 geodes in total. Right now I have 80. I am resetting floor 25 to get a specific rock to spawn, so that when I break it, it gives me a geode and an omni geode. Very, very little in-game time is passing between each of these resets. And the rock I'm after is this one, right here. Geode, omni geode. Also keeping an eye out for the purple rocks, which have not been doing a very good job of showing up. How am I in the mines day one? I used out of bounds to get in. And then a chair gets me back into the map from the canyon. You'll see when I leave, assuming I leave. If I had a club, they would all be dead, and that would have been 3 chances for an ancient seed. Understood boiler is habitually silent. Messed up my key combination there to pause right away. Good answer. Hey, if you got it, ship it. Seriously, where are my purple rocks? Just give me 3 at once. And have them all give me different items. This is the closest I'm going to get for a... Dang it. For a bug like that. And I stupidly just stood there unpaused. One HP and they can drop Ancient Seed, Dwarf Scroll 1 and Dwarf Scroll 4. Come on, give me the rocks. Come on, give me rocks. Now. And now. Now. Thank you. Finally. Thank you for the follow. Come on, Dragon Breath, show up. There. There's a full 5 of grubs down there. If something is insured, it's covered. Like a synonym of insure is cover. Composer in taxi returning to Hat Head. Cab. Yep. Fuck. Or is it fuck? I need more phlegm in the back of my throat for that. Fellow at base of Bankstown has done a flip. Fellow at base. Like fielder. What's a flip? Now there's a letter between the F and the O. Flit is to move quickly. There has been a severe lack of purple gem nodes. Let's run. The squadron. Too bad they're too low. Reasonable there, pickle. We're in a drought. We have not seen a geode rock in quite a few resets. And we haven't seen a purple node in even longer. Excuse me. Another 21 rocks. And then we're going to have a really fun time trying to get the other 3 artifacts / minerals that we need. Because we really need the gem nodes to spawn while we're resetting here. More rocks. Representative has support before tea break. Member. No. Something like a member of parliament. A couple of E's in it as well. Tea break could be an anagram of tea. Support. What's another word for support? Help. Hold. I have a feeling this one will end with ATE. You'd yell at me if I missed a purple node, wouldn't you? Like, by the time you yell at me, it would be too late. But you'd yell at me, right? I haven't missed one. Senate. Well, there's the ATE. Where's the sin come from? Legate. Legate makes more sense. Haven't heard of legate. Legate is a representative. Cool. Yep. Done. Ship it. Gotta take those stabs with the artifacts from them. Low chance, but gotta take the stab. Live and trade routes, certainly. To be sure. That fits for certainly. Don't know how it fits cryptically. That's a lot of enemies down there. But I can't do anything with them. Hey, figuring out cryptic parts backwards is a legitimate strategy. cryptics. Depends on the clue. Sometimes the straight part is obvious, sometimes the cryptic part is obvious. Either way is completely valid. Burying a theologian in the refuse pile. Bearing is a heading. It's a direction. Theologian. Let's believe. Oh. Theologian, not necessarily a believer, but someone who studies God, who studies religion. Anyway, we've got a purple rock. We need aquamarine, jade, ruby, emerald. We're going to take a picture. See what else is on this floor and see if we can get some ladders. Get a ladder close by. Well, we can't. There is no ladder close by. So we just got to go and get out. There's also no bugs. Right. Do this. Come on. Yes! Found you. Dragon breath. Found you. Dragon breath jade. Got ya. Now we just need 2 more. The more of the minerals I get from the purple nodes, the harder it is to get more. Okay, Jade, just go away this time. We don't need you anymore. Aquamarine, emerald, ruby. And we've got other rocks. We've got ladders this time as well. Okay, first thing we do, kill these guys. Nothing. Okay. Let's do it. Yes! Yes! 1 more. Okay, just give it to me. Give it to me, bug. Do it. Urgh. Okay. One more. All of a sudden, this run is alive. We are 11 away from the geodes as well. Like, our pace on the geodes has been phenomenal. I believe the node itself is a ladder. Actually, no, it might be one off. Yes, one off. The node beside it is. We also have a geode rock. Unfortunately, those bugs are too far away to do anything with. Come on, come on, come on, come on! That could have been it. We've got 3 topaz this run. 2 of the purple nodes has been topaz. See, if that gem rock was one that we needed, then we would be... then all we would need is the geodes. It's okay. Purple nodes are coming now. We will get this. So many bugs down there. Think of the follow. Traveler deed. It's going to end with T-I-O-N, isn't it? Or it could be IGN. Hachion. Sounds like a Pokemon. Could also mean that there is a word for traveler that you starve, that you make smaller. No worries, Anna. It's awesome raiding out at the end of streams. Especially when people... well, we hardly ever expect a raid to come in. It's just... boom! Friends! Traction! Starving Traveler is T-R-A. Deed. Where does deed come in? Action. Cool. So many grubs down there. We know that one of those is holding an agency, don't we? We just have no way of checking. Okay, 5 more geodes. Purple, purple, purple. Purple, 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 purple. I need an emote of me holding a purple rock above my head, don't I? This won't take long. Yeah, it's been ages since I've done an emote. E, paste to new layer. Scale layer, none. 64. File export as gem node. Export to Twitch. Viewer rewards, emotes. You may need to refresh stream in order to see it in your remote list and to see it for yourself, but this now exists. Okay, back to the game. Come on, gem nodes. Thank you. Oh, is the cryptic done? Nice, all done. The emote is for subs. I'm just going to bring those down for now then. Well done, everyone. Anyone can discuss the cryptic, but I don't have any controls around making sure no one trolls the answers. Like, I don't have the actual answers loaded into the cryptic, so the bot just accepts anything that goes in. This is just to bring a little bit of order to the chaos. Only subs can submit to the cryptic. Less likely that anyone's going to troll it. And 11 Tentacles with the gift sub cannon has shot Anna Hasia. Welcome into the Blade Brigade, Anna. Enjoy your golden emotes. You reset your ad reviewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword, which has just finished. Welcome on 11 Tentacles. Thank you for gifting that sub. Come on, 3 more. We'll do it. Two more of those spots, and then we hunt for the final artifact or mineral. I can out of bounds my way into the quarry mine, because the haunted skulls have a chance of dropping, well, they have a chance of dropping an artifact trove. Unfortunately, I can't get out of the quarry mine. I can't pause going up the elevator. You can pause coming down, but you can't pause going to floor 0. so I don't... We have all the geodes. Now just after purples. So, no, can't pause. You hear me spamming pause? So for these ones, you hit E just as the fade finishes. There could be an artifact hidden in this dirt down here. I could go tell it, but I need to be leaving here at about 2:30. I can be leaving later. It's very far away. It's a long walk. But we have one, and we've got to go for it. If it's not one, where's my exit? Aquamarine and Ruby. I think are the only two it could be. Because I've got Diamond, Jade, Emerald. There's the X right there as well. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Dragon! Get out of the rock! Got another one of you. I'm consistently getting super close on these. It's asking a lot of the game. But we can high roll it. Doesn't matter how many more geodes I find now, I can't get another artifact out of geodes. With the amount I've got now, I'm getting every single possible one out of it. It's a shame it takes so long to till. Ah. That's an annoying waste of time. Just one of these bugs they've killed gave it to me. If one of those other purple nodes that I broke gave me a different gem. I'm at theoretical 59 right now, yes. It's not worth running down. Like if I ran down now, I'd be able to get everything open. And out the door. But I do not have time to get another one elsewhere. Like the time between Clint closing and the museum closing is spent me running to the beach to till up to artifact spots on the beach and getting artifacts from there. I don't have time to run back up to the mines after Clint closes. We'll do the tilling then. If the museum closed at midnight, then we would be away laughing. We just gotta reset for another purple rock. It doesn't, it closes at 6. It's Clint that closes at 4. We are getting into dangerous time territory now. If we get it now, then it's going to be a nail biter to get everything out of Clint's door in time. If it's not this one, it's not happening. Let's do it. Oh no, it's a diamond! Who put a diamond in that gem node? I mean, we can still try. All about high rolling these gem nodes. Yeah, I really need to be on the way to Clint's by now. This run's dead. This will happen. If you've seen my latest video, you've seen what I'm willing to grind. Yes, you should be ashamed of yourself, Jade. Thank you for the 500 bits. It wasn't just you, it was also the shining diamond. Good diamond that we got there as well. One of these runs, I'm going to get an artifact out of the drive-by tills that I do. Three o'clock now. And how many purple gem nodes are just off the screen? I declare this run dead. Time of death 10:35. Chewing stick. Yam. Oh, I was thinking I need the energy. Don't need geode. Don't need cape carrot. Don't need clay. You can get artifacts from tilling, I swear. Dead. 2 diamonds, 2 jades. I got 2 topaz as well. We had like 3 double ups this run. If any of those double ups hadn't have been a double up, we would have been done. Okay, let's check this cryptic. And it's back up. Alright. Number was it? Was it this one? Yes. 24. Do a full mark. So across 8 and 10 across. Honourable like George, aged and well behaved is good as gold. Honourable is good, like is as, like as. George aged is G old, gold. 9 across. Bring in 1 French female. She initially harasses persistently. The answer is importunes. Bring in, import 1 French female. Uns. Importunes. U-N-E, and then she initially. Which is the S, the initial of she, S. And that must mean harasses persistently. 10C8, yep, done. 11. Understood boiler is habitually silent. Is taciturn. Understood. Tacit. I believe that means understood. Boiler. Earn. Habitually silent. Taciturn. Probably pronouncing that wrong because I haven't heard of that word before. 12 across. Spiny. Monotremes. Hides can change. This sounds like an anagram. Like porcupine? Echidnas. Spiny monotremes. Hides can change. Hides can. Anagram of hides can. 14 across. Cover at home? Certainly. Ensure. To ensure is to cover. At home, you are in. Certainly, sure. 16 across. Composer in taxi returning to Hat Head is Buck. A taxi returning. Cab backwards. BAC, then Hat Head. The head of hat. The H. 17 across. Fellow at base at back of Bankstown has done a flit is flown. Done a flit is flown. Back of Bankstown is OUN. And then FL is the fellow at base. 18. Out using Australian method is away. Out, you're away. Australian method. A way. 19. Representative has support before tea break is legate. Support is leg. And tea break is an anagram of T. ATE. Legate. Representative. Cool. 21 across. Live in trade routes. Certainly. To be sure. So certainly is sure. No, certainly is to be sure. And I don't know how the cryptic part of that fits. I did see it in chat earlier, but I didn't really pay attention. F low N. Yeah, cool. Routes anagram with another E. 23 across. L or E. Unresolved detail. Loose end. How does that one fit? Loose end. L or E? "26 across. Descendants. Over 100 active in ship. Scions. Scions? Scions. Descendants is son. Over 100. The I apparently is over 100. Scions must be descendants. Over 100 active in ships. In ship. Because you've got SS at the end. And active is on. CI on active, and that is in a ship. So SS on either end. So scions must be. Oh yeah, over 100. So yeah, it could be 101. Cool. Kalmud's lingering effect for one casting slurs. Mudslinger. That one is in the clue. Mudslinger ring. Mudslinger. 28. A big jug for sheep, right? You are. You are. For the right. Down 1. Scene actor ruined in bliss. Consecrate. It's an anagram. Consecrate. Don't know that word. Down. Monash. I'd managed to rebuke. Admonish. Anagram. 3 down. Bearing theologian in refuse pile. Midden. Bearing theologian in refuse pile. I don't get that one at all. 4 down. Minor tiff for spring model. Spat. Spa. Spring model T. Spat is a minor tiff. 5 down. Starving traveller. Deed making purchase. Traction. Starving traveller is TR, and the deed is an action. Traction. Making purchase. Traction. I like that one. 6 down. Late actor Tony in Brusque Island is Curtis. Tony Curtis must be a late actor, and Curtis must be a Brusque Island. Unless Kurt means Brusque. Where are we? Look, it's an aristocrat. Peer. Because an aristocrat is a peer. Like that's a title. And then if you look, you peer. When I was writing that one out, I saw that was an answer, but I missed that when it came up in chat. 13 down. Gain to have top sailor at sea. Sport. Sport is a game. Top sailor is the S. Left at sea. Port is left at sea. Port and starboard. 15. Done error. A problem for cartoon bird. Roadrunner. That's a anagram. 17 down. If recent movement becomes distracted. Frenetic. Another anagram. If recent movement. 18 down. USA epics. Affected patronage. Another anagram. Or spices. 20 down. Rate falls, son. Assess. Ball. Balls. S's. Sun, S. Rate, assess. 22 down. Sit out with little brother around small restaurant. Bistro. Sit out with little brother around. Bro is around, an anagram of sit to give bistro. 24 down. Stop usual repetition in some musical work. For their opus. It's in the close. Stop usual. STOPUSUAL. Repetition in musical work is opus. Cool. 25 down. Understands it's just accommodation. Digs. Digs understands accommodation. Digs. Well done. Well done. Yes, Dragonic Run is dead. It died to a jade and a diamond appearing in purple nodes as duplicates. If any one of those two were either a aquamarine or a ruby, the run would have been completed. Now would be a really good time for the shining diamonds to come busting in the room. Yeah, well done on the cryptic. This will happen. We'll have another attempt at this next Tuesday. On Thursday, I'm playing Minecraft. I'm going to try to complete a Minecraft speedrun. I'm not good at bastions, I'm not good at fortresses, I have never entered the end. We're going to see how it goes. Minecraft Ender percent. Kill the Ender Dragon. I've tried, I've done light-hearted runs of it previously, but I'm going to actually attempt to complete. So I'm probably going to be playing a little bit safer than what I normally do. 1.16, yes. Better lighting, better bastion trades, no brutes, higher strongholds. So that'll be Thursday. We attempt another attempt of this next Tuesday. I've got good progress done on my next video. It's coming along quite fast. I love having split audio. It makes editing so much easier. I don't know when I'll release it. I don't want to release too close to the previous video. Have them a little bit spaced, but it won't be another spacing of 3 months. Uh, 8 minutes left before I log off. Do we start some puzzles? What puzzle do we do? I'm not going to change music. We'll just keep going with this. First one to give me a puzzle. Which I can veto if I don't like the kind of puzzle. Light up. So this puzzle, you light up the squares. Actually, wasn't that? Boom, boom, boom. The numbers that you see are how many light bulbs are around those. Every square needs to be lit, and you can't have bulbs see each other. Here's a hard one. Here is the link. Puzzle's called Akari. Yeah. It was one of the puzzles in the Inception puzzle. I'm going to start solving this one in 3, 2, 1, now. So zeros are easy because there can be no lights around them. That 3 is easy. These corners have to have 1 in it. Okay. There can't be lights in those because then if there were a light in there, then it would cut off that 2. There's another one there. Same for that 1. That one's got to go there. That one's got to go there. Those get knocked off. That is the only one that can light up that square. That is the only one that can light up that square. That one has to go. Cool. Coming up here. What else have we knocked out? That one can go. Has to be a light there. That can go. Those can go. Those can go. Okay, it could be 1, 2. Could be 1, 2. Can't do anything with those just yet. Where else can we look? That one has to be there. That one has to be 1 there. Can't be 1. Could be either of those 2. Can't work up there yet. Can't do anything with that 1 and 2 beside each other just yet. Okay, I think we might be at the point where I need to do some guessing. It's either there or there. It's there, it's there. Which is there, there. Those, does that, does that. Could be there. So there, there. I think it's going to be like that. Nope. That's the only one that can light itself, so then it's that there. Okay, issue. So we undo, 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 undo. That was my guess, so boom, boom. I have a feeling it's going to be there, but let's work our way back to that. Boom, done. A lot of that was the same as what I'd worked on before. With the Inception, I was making the same mistake multiple times when I got to the Killer Sudoku. It must have been mental, because I was looking in columns, but I was ignoring, when looking at the column, just mentally I was ignoring the pencil marks in the cage, in the Sudoku cage, which caused me to think, oh yeah, this is the only one cell in this column that has a 1 in it, completely ignoring that there was a 1 in the cell in the same column, but it was in the cage. Okay, let's do one more, and then I'm logging off. We'll find someone to raid. With the star battle, so yes, immediately you can knock out the middle of every single grid there. With the star battle, I did like a 50-50 guess right at the top left, because I could not logic any other thing out of it, so I just did a 50-50 guess and effectively solved the entire thing before working out that the initial guess was wrong. Like, I literally got to needing to place the last star and there was no space for it. Then revert back to the beginning of the star battle, and then everything fell into place from there. 3, 2, 1, go. I did the actual solve of Inception off stream, but I recorded it, and the VOD of that is in the, I think I put it in announcements in Discord. It's the only one that can light up itself. It's the only one that can light up that one. It's the only one that can light up itself. It's the only one that can light up itself. There's going to be some logic I can do over there. I'll get back to that. That's the only one can light up that one there. That's the only one can light up that one there. That goes up there. Boom. Alright. A bunch of inconsequential ones. Those ones go over there. I'm going to have to guess here. I'm going to guess there. That out, that goes there. Not that. Boom, done. Super Minesweeper, light up or a curry. Numbers there are how many lights are around there, and you've got to light up every single grid, obeying the numbers, but you also can't have lights see each other. Well done, Jibbery. Alright, let's go find someone to raid. Any kind of challenge I can see there. Just realised earlier when Wild Refrain was chatting, I asked if he was about to start his stream. I thought it was Thursday at that point. It's only Tuesday. Someone's got the title of Overwatch 2 Comp Grind and they're playing Stardew. They've got a tag of Overwatch rank as well. I don't see any kind of challenge runs or speed runs. Perfection speed run. It's not actually a speed run. Looks like it's going to be a challenge run, completing it as early as I can. I actually have no clue what I'm doing. Dewing. Year 1 summer forest farm. That'll do. Enchanted Chanterelle. New streamer tag. Raid. Enchanted Chanterelle. Alright. Thank you everyone for hanging out. We were super close again. So close to completing this challenge. It will happen. We just gotta hit that high roll next time. I'm back on Thursday to do a Minecraft speedrun. Hopefully completing it. The reward for chat was that I complete one, so I'm going to have to do streams like this until I actually complete a speedrun. But we'll do another attempt of this next Tuesday. Watch the new video if you haven't. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Please help boost that channel into the algorithm. Help it grow. Alright, I'll be back on Thursday. I need to cancel the raid because the person I was raiding is ending. You've got to find someone else to raid now. I just saw it pop up. Stream ending. Like, ah! Okay. Who are we going to raid now? Stardew Valley Addictions, which is Stardew Valley. Okay, give me a number between 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 30, 35. Number between 1 and 35. I mean, if I want to, I could raid into Minecraft since I'm doing it on Thursday. Decipher is on. Could do K4 as well. 9 came in first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a Spanish one, so we'll go on to the next one that isn't Spanish, and we have Opossum VTuber, Just Jackie. So either a Just Jackie. Still kind of sleepy, but still here to annoy you all. Or we... Comfort has just logged on to save us. A year 2 perfection challenge. Let's go give Comfort a good start to his stream. Started 1 minute ago. We raiding into a year 2 perfection challenge. A 2-year perfection challenge. Looks like that Comfort has literally just started the 2nd year. Oh, for some reason, I thought it was Thursday. So when you were in chatting before, just before what is your normal stream time, doing what I do sometimes when I sit down on my computer, just pop into a chat just before I start. But no, it's Tuesday, it's not your regular stream night. That's Thursday. Thursday nights is when I have the decision of whether I raid you or not. Alright, let's do this again. Minecraft speedruns Thursday, another attempt at the museum challenge next Tuesday. Watch the video, join the Discord, subscribe on YouTube, hit the follow button, all that good stuff. And yes, I am off to bed. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Raise messages in chat. Enjoy. Enjoy? Just not going to specify what you enjoy, just enjoy. Good night.